Bonjour, mes amis, and welcome to the Rendezvous de Cajuns radio and TV show, live from the historic Liberty Theater in downtown Eunice, Louisiana. My name is Jared Scott, and I'm a National Park Ranger with the John Lafitte National Historical Park and Preserve's Prairie Acadian Cultural Center, located right next door to this Liberty Theater. We, along with the City of Eunice, the St. Landry Parish Tourist Commission, the Cajun French Music Association, John Guillory Allstate Insurance of Eunice, and the Best Stop Supermarket are all proud sponsors of this show, which is truly a unique and one-of-a-kind family experience. Tonight's emcee is Herman Fuselier, and our featured performer is Lil Wayne and the Same Old Two-Step. And now if you will please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Lil Wayne and the Same Old Two-Step.
It's Zydeco time right here today. Regardez danser, ça t'a fait toi. Regardez danser, regardez dans toi. Oh! Definitely a little Zydeco time right here this evening. Regardez danser, ça t'a fait toi. Regardez danser, regardez danser. Oh yeah. J'ai picassé, et tous les soirs, j'ai picassé, et tous les soirs, Hey, thank you so much.
Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the Rendezvous de Cajuns program, live at the Liberty Theater in Eunice, Louisiana. My name's Herman Fuselier. I'll be the MC tonight. I'm the music writer for the Times of Acadiana and Daily Advertiser. Also host a show called the Zydeco Stomp on KRVS 88.7 FM every Saturday afternoon. It's a pleasure to be back here at the Liberty Theater. And for the first time tonight, Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. So we've got a lot of room to dance, and we're going to hear some good music. Wayne, and we'll talk to Wayne a good bit tonight. But Wayne, how about another song right now?
Definitely. We're going to do a song, a little something like this here on my last CD, a little something called Feel the Pain.
All right.
Can you feel that she's gone. Now that she's gone. Now that she's gone. Now that she's gone.
All right, Wayne, and same old two-step special Zydeco night here at the Rendezvous de Cajuns program at the Liberty Theater. Wayne, why don't you introduce the band? Let everybody know who's playing.
Okay, all the way to my left here on the guitar, we have Mr. Khalil Thomas. He's all the way from Lewisburg, Louisiana.
All right.
Right here on my left on the bass guitar, I have one of my cousins, Eric Singleton, all the way from Lewisburg also.
Okay.
All the way to the right on the beat board, we ain't gonna say the scrub board. We got something a little different here today. We got Mr. Brandon Delafosse. He from everywhere.
All right, Brandon. Got to be one place.
I don't know where you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where you from.
Lafayette, he said. All right.
Okay, you from Lafayette
Settle
today.
on that.
And all the way in the back, one of my longtime friends, been around the world with almost every top band you can think of. One of the best drummers in the Zydeco business. So many others, and he's behind the music on a lot of people you just don't know.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Eric Minix on the drums.
All right, Eric. Legendary drummer.
Thank you so much.
And of course, Wayne Singleton up front on the
That's me, Wayne. I'm from Lewisburg.
Lewisburg. And Wayne, I hadn't seen you in a long time. I was ready to give you a hug and everything, but you said stay away. You're fighting the flu
Yes,
tonight.
I don't think you want to deal with that.
No.
It's very seldom I stay in the bed 2 days, and it's really bad if it's that.
Wow. Well, we give you an A for effort for showing up tonight.
There's no way I would have missed it.
First time at the Liberty, first time with your own band.
Right. And it's things like this, doing things like this is like a milestone for me. I have different reasons for being in the music, and this is like history for me. I'll have something to look back on.
Well, that's great. Hopefully it's not the last time for you, too. Now, you mentioned to me you came before with one of the Ardoins, I think you're back?
I came with Lawrence Black Ardoin. Okay. Years ago, actually, I came and Eric came also, and we performed with him also.
Great. Well, welcome again to the Liberty Theater. Good to have you. So what's the next song you got for us?
Man, we got so many of them. It's a lot of people always ask, well, can we see your song list? And it's one thing I never did was have a song list.
Yeah,
we know so many songs, and one of our pet peeves is we hate playing the same thing all the time, because I know if I go somewhere, I get bored easily. So it's just a matter of what we pull out of the hat. I'm going to do a song called When the Morning Comes, something that was on my last CD.
All right.
To hit the road again, babe. When the morning comes and I'll be gone, I wanna get you on my mind. There's some time to sit and I wonder why I ever let you in my life. But then it comes back to me fast. You're the only one who understood. When the morning comes and I'll be gone, I got to hit the road again, babe. Oh yeah. Sometimes I sit and I wonder why if I ever let you in my life. But then it comes back to me fast. You're the only one who understood. When the morning comes and I'll be gone, I got got to hit the road again. When the morning comes and I'll be gone, I wanna get you off my mind. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you to the dancer.
All right, dance is looking good. We appreciate that here on the Zydeco Night with Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. Wayne, tell us a little more about yourself. Since this is your first time here, a lot of people seeing you for the first time. You mentioned you're from Lewisburg. How old are you? How long you been playing?
Last time I checked, I think I was 35.
35, man. You don't look
correct, 35. But I've been around a long time. A lot of people probably seen me playing guitar for Keith Frank.
Okay.
I played guitar for Keith Frank for about 4 years.
All right.
I was Chris Ardno's bass player for about 4 years.
Yeah.
Zydeco Force, all kind of bands. I started from the ground up, and it's 10 years later with this band, and I'm here,
Yeah.
So, but I was born and raised in Lewisburg, and
right down the road.
right down the street, not far from Lawtell. So that's where I was born and raised, and ended up on the accordion after all these years and enjoying what I do.
Not to play with Zydeco Force, because they were kicking in the 90s.
Right.
How old was it time?
I was really young. I can actually remember Robbie Robinson.
Yeah.
He went to my dad's job. I guess I was about 8, and he basically begged him to let me play drums with him. And ever since then, he took me on this wing. From 8 years old, I started playing, and Robbie, which is like a second father to me, he made sure I stayed on a straight and narrow. Fortunately, I never ended up in no bad situations. Good. Never drank, nothing like that. So I was one of the lucky ones that, had somebody like that.
Great. And how long you've had Same Old Two-Step now?
It's about 8 years, maybe.
Man, time flies.
Yeah, time definitely flies.
What made you step out and want to do it on your own? Do you have your own band?
Well, I was always different.
Okay.
From playing with Keith Frank and Chris, I always loved the old music. But Chris and Keith, they both told me one time, they say, we love the old music, but you have to play what's in demand,
Yeah.
They would love to play a bunch of that stuff, but they have to play what's in demand. So I was like, well, I'm going to start a band, and this is what I want to do. Somebody out there is going to like what I'm doing.
Right.
And so I stepped out and took that challenge, and I'm still here.
Yeah, kind of some of the older music. So
Right. I love
the name of the band came from that
same old two-step. You can hear music from yesterday and today. Being I have a versatile band, I'm able to play music from way back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if somebody requests something up to date or anything, we can pretty much do it. If not, we can patch it up for you.
All right, you can make do. That's good. That's good. Sign of a good musician. Well, Wayne, what you got next?
We're gonna do something like this, a little surprise. This is a song called Hold Me Tight. It's not gonna be coming out. I leave to go overseas in a couple months, so I'm gonna put this CD out. The name of the CD is entitled Built Creole Tough. This is a song called Hold Me Tight. Oh, here we go. Tight, babe. I had a few drinks, now I can't stand straight, but I wanna dance before it gets too late. Hold me tight, babe. Hold me tight, babe. Babe, hold me tight, babe. Hold me tight, babe. I had a few drinks, now I can't stand straight, but I wanna dance before it gets too late. Hold me tight, babe. old school Zydeco right here. The old school Zydeco right here.
Hold me tight, Wayne, and same old two-step here live at the Liberty Theater. Wayne, how did you learn to play the accordion?
Well, from playing with all these bands like Zydeco Force and all that, when they used to take intermission, and when they would take intermission, I didn't take intermission. I would pick up an accordion and start playing until when I knew something. Being that I
on stage,
you know, and it's not everybody can do that. God bless me with that talent. It took me a couple of weeks, and when I knew something, I was playing.
A couple of weeks? That's not long at all.
No, it's not long. It's a bunch of musicians. The Accordion family, the Broussard family, the Dupes. These guys is in them. Yeah. I don't think it took them long either.
No. Does music run in your family?
Well, my grandmother, she's 94, she told me she had cousins and people like that, brothers that played, but I never knew any of them. My parents, they don't even dance. Yeah. I would never go to dances, so I would always watch videos, and I knew from a young age that's what I wanted to do. And it just came, if something is in you, I believe that eventually it's going to come out of you. Yeah. And that's what happened. My parents bought the instruments, and thank God I was able to sit down and teach myself, you know.
So something about the music and the accordion just appealed to you.
Well, not just the accordion. I play all types of music. I'm interested in all kind of music. So anything I would hear on the radio, I would just go back and mimic what I was hearing. And before you know it, I was playing everything.
What else do you like?
Oh, I love country and western.
All right.
Light rock, stuff like that.
Who's some of your favorite artists?
Oh, I love John Mayer.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites right there. So B.B. King, I love the blues. Yes, I love that. Reggae, I love it.
So all sorts of music taste.
Right. To me, in order to be a well-rounded musician, you have to be open-minded to all sorts of music, in my opinion.
And I know something you've done as you learn, you went back to the older musicians like Mr. Goldman Thibodeau and some of the guys that came up playing a long time ago to learn their style, the old French music. Right.
Because the one thing that we don't want to do is let that fade away. Yeah. And I think there needs to be more of us that's taking an interest in that. In order to be a well-rounded accordion player, I think you should learn from the ground up everything. Yeah. If you only learn what you hear on the radio, you're limited. Before you know it, the culture, the music is gone.
Fantastic. I love your approach. I appreciate that. Wayne, it's the same old two-step here at the Liberty Theater. What you got next for us, Wayne?
We're going to do something called Why You Want to Make Me Cry one time.
All right.
Tell me why you wanna make me cry, baby. Cry, yeah. Baby, 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 please. Tell me why you wanna make me cry, baby. Cry, yeah. All of my life I wanted you, baby. I wanted you to be my girl. I wanted you to rock my world. Baby, baby, baby. just a little bit. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Wanna wrap you up, wanna kiss your lips, and I wanna make you feel wanted. Wanna hold your hand, wanna wrap you up, and I wanna make you feel wanted. Make you feel wanted. Make you feel wanted. Make you feel wanted. I'll make you feel wanted. Oh yeah, why you make me cry tonight?
Why you want to make me cry with a little country flavor thrown in there? Wayne, go ahead and do another one. What you want to do now?
We're gonna do another one, do something like this here. This is a song called Time Is Winding Down. It's something I did in 2010. Changed up the style just a little bit. We play different styles, so we're gonna do something like this here.
Okay.
Do something I wrote down. One minute you say you do, the next you say you don't. Don't make up your mind, 'cause we're losing time on this love, baby. I try to be a really good man. I try to do all I can. Cook and clean and still you mean. Looking to fuss and make a scene. Now that the table's about to turn, a lesson you're about to learn. Well, make up your mind, 'cause we're losing time on this love, baby. Time. It keeps on winding down, baby. On our love, baby. Time. It keeps on winding down, baby. On our love, baby. Say something like this here. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. I hate to leave, I gotta go. I hate to leave, but I gotta go.
First time at the Liberty Theater, Wayne, and same old two-step. That's a nice song, Wayne. You mentioned you got a new CD coming up. How many CDs have you done now?
I have 5 CDs so far.
Okay.
That's released. This will be number 6.
All right.
Actually, I have 2 CDs ready right now, but we're going to put one out.
One at a time.
Right, one at a time. We're going to have a follow-up, so hopefully people will like it.
And it's called Built Creole Tough.
Built Creole Tough.
What can we expect on it?
I have a little bit of everything. It's a CD for everybody.
All right.
You know, you won't put it on and it'll be like, well, it's more for younger people. I have everything you could possibly imagine. I even have a waltz on it.
Okay.
That's getting very rare to find on CDs now. So I even have something like that on it, but it's a little bit of everything, something fresh. Just because I think in my music, I try to make people feel 20 years younger.
Okay.
You know, just because you're a certain age don't mean you have to be stuck and listen to the same old, same old.
Right.
It's
and that's what music is all about,
yes.
Forgetting your troubles and just having fun with it.
Right. If I go to a dance, I don't want to remember I'm 35. I leave thinking I'm 21.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. So how is it being a band leader now? You mentioned playing with Keith Frank and Chris Ardoin. How is it being the man in charge?
Well, at first it was rough. There's a lot to learn, and I'm still learning.
Okay.
But now that I realize my exact purpose in this music, what I want to do with it, and being able to stand firm on things that I believe in as far as this music go, is starting to be a walk in the park.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good. Sounds like you got a good band behind you, sounds like.
No, I'm lucky. I have a bunch of guys. They in the music for the right reasons. This is not a means of making a living for them. Mm-hmm. And when you find guys that's playing from inside and not from inside their pocket, is even better.
It makes a big difference. Good deal, Wayne. And same old two-step. What's next, Wayne?
I think I'm gonna switch my accordions. We gonna do a couple of songs that I recorded. I'm gonna do a song called Whiskey River Breakdown for you.
Okay, all right. I remember that from one of your recent CDs. So good dancing number from Wayne and same old two-step. First time at the Liberty Theater, the Rendezvous de Cajuns program, and fighting the flu tonight, but you can't tell because he's sounding as good as ever.
Appreciate that so much. There's something called Whiskey River Breakdown for you on. gonna take it back just a little further, Herman. I usually like to do this at my shows. At a lot of my shows, we try to make it educational as well. So we're gonna do an old time waltz for you, just like they used to do back in the day. The scrub board and the accordion. We're gonna take you a little further back. They used to call me the cotton picker. Lord, they call me, yeah, a potato digger. But everybody's got to know that I'm a farmer. Everything will go wrong. Oh yeah, everything will go wrong. Head out my sac coton, le pile mon, et fouiller des patates B. Et pile mon, en plein des cons, oh 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 oh. Du qui chante comme ça, eh ben, listen here, right in here. I'm around me, but everybody's got to know I'm a farmer. Everything will go wrong. Everything will go wrong.
The old Clifton Chenier number, I'm a farmer. The farmer's waltz, also known as the Wayne and same old two-step. Wayne, most young Zydeco musicians kind of stay away from the waltzes, but like you mentioned earlier, that's something you embrace. That's part of the tradition you want to keep alive.
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely not forget about songs like that. You know, it's part of history.
Yeah.
And you want history to continue.
No doubt about it. Now, you've been switching accordions. We don't get to see the triple roll here that much except for Zydeco. Kind of explain the difference between the two instruments.
Well, the triple roll is almost like three of these in one.
Okay.
You know, on that particular triple roll, it's a GCF. So I have one row is in C, one row is in G, one row is in F. So, and when you tie the notes together, it make like a chord, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like this one is an A. So you're playing in a key of A.
Okay.
And you know you're singing in the same key pretty much.
Yeah, to match your voice.
Right.
How many accordions you have all together? At home too.
Well, I have 4 of them here.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 4. Now I had more than that, but some of the band members kind of confiscated a couple of them. So yeah.
Well, they got to bring them back. It's time for them to come back now.
Yeah, from what they tell me, it's going to cost a good bit for me to get them back.
Oh, all right. And these things aren't cheap. I mean, these handmade, and that's the Larry Miller one, Bonte Cajun?
Yes. I have one of each. Like I said, I'm big on history. I'm big on where this music and stuff has come from and where it's going. So I made it my business. I have a Larry Miller, I have a Mark Savoy, and I have a Junior Martin.
Wow.
I have a couple of more that I need to add to my collection. I want to have memories, if I'm lucky enough to get up in age,
Well,
my kids will have something to look at also.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. We're going to talk about your kids in a little bit, but go ahead and play something for them.
We'll do something like this here. There's something called Stole My Monkey on my last CD.
Stole My Monkey, Wayne, and same old two-step. Wayne, I know I guess you still qualify as a newlywed, right? How long you been married now?
I guess 5 years.
5 years.
Herman, you just got me in trouble, man.
What did I do?
I'm supposed to remember stuff like that.
Well, see, you bounced back good, so that's all right.
I'm guessing 5.
You got to at least say your wife's name?
Yeah, her name is Ashley Singleton.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. She's from Lawtell.
And you'll have 2 boys?
2 boys, 2 handfuls.
How old are they? What's their name?
I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. Antonio and Wayne Anthony.
And every now and then you post videos on Facebook.
Yeah.
You got them, they're playing music already.
Well, a lot of people they give me credit for it, but actually my wife have to sit me down every now and then. I didn't really know they could really play like that.
Okay.
They mess with my instruments all the time from what I understand when I'm not there. And so my wife will sit me down every now and then and they want to play for me, and I'm in total shock. I couldn't believe, because I never taught them anything.
Right.
And they just picking it up, and it goes back to where if something is in you, it's gonna come out no matter what.
And
I can't take credit. Yeah, I'm hoping they maybe go be a doctor or a lawyer or something, but it's looking very slim right now.
Well, they could be and still play music on the side too.
Yeah.
Because music's not your full-time job. What do you do?
No, man, I do a whole bunch of things. I'm a licensed barber. I've been a school bus driver for almost 10 years, or maybe over 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I'm into a lot of different things, man.
musician, school bus driver, barber, man,
Getting into-
family man. You got
cattle,
a busy
everything
day
else,
every
man.
day for you.
Yeah, every day is a work day for me.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's great. What's coming up next? What you feel like
We're
playing?
gonna do another waltz for you. We're gonna do something called Bonsoir Moto.
Bonsoir
Gonna be on my
Moto.
new CD actually.
All right, good. Bonsoir Moreau, musique de vieux temps by Boisek and Canray. And we're being entertained by Wayne and Same Old Two-Step special Zydeco night here live at the Liberty Theater, downtown Eunice, Louisiana. Want to let you know what's coming up in the next coming weeks here at the Liberty. Next Saturday, May 28th, Cajun music with Nouveau Cajun Express. Then in June 4th, it'll be Donnie Broussard and the Louisiana Stars. June 11th, Wallace Trahan and Rice and Gravy. June 18th here at the Liberty, Cajun on Demand. And June 25th, some Bon Musique Creole with Mary Broussard and the Sweet La-Las, and also be a special performance by Helen Boudreau. That'll be June 25th right here at the Liberty. And just to let you know about a few events going on here at the Jean Lafitte Prairie Acadian Cultural Center, that kids can do the Explore and Restore recycling program that's every Saturday morning from 10 till noon. And Saturday programs are free, such as the Saturday Cooking Series that has presentations and sampling at 4 o'clock, followed by music, and the music also goes from 2:45 to 3:45. And coming up part of that music series, May 28th, Philip Hargruder with Meatball Stew, and June 4th, John Reed with Crawfish Etouffee. And there's also a summer camp coming up for kids, Camp Bonjour. The camp dates are July 11th through the 15th from 8:30 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon, open to boys and girls ages 9 to 12, $50 registration. So for more information on all the activities going on at the Jean Lafitte National Historic Park and Preserve, you can go to the Facebook page at Jean Lafitte NPS. There's also a website, www.nps.gov/GELA. And we're back to more music with Wayne and same old two-step. Wayne, I just got to check on you now. You got the flu, so you need any fluids or any aspirin?
I think we're okay thus far.
All right.
We're going to take it back to a little Zydeco Force for you.
All right.
Soulier le soir, oh baba, Nini n'a soulier le soir, oh baba, Nini n'a blaisé dans son lait, oh baba, Nini n'a blaisé dans son lait. Soulier le soir, oh baba, Nini n'a soulier le soir, oh baba, Nini n'a blaisé dans son lait, oh baba, Nini n'a disé dans son lait. Oh, do it now. Oh yeah.
All right, an update on the announcements I just made. Y'all forget about everything I said about the upcoming shows here at the Liberty. The Liberty is going on a summer break. Looks like there's going to be some repair work done at the Liberty. There'll be no performances Saturday, May 28th through Saturday, June 25th. The Rendezvous de Cajuns program is expected to return on July 2nd. So this will be the last show for a while. Starting next week, no show all the way until June 25th. And hopefully July 2nd, the Rendezvous de Cajuns will be back here, repair and rehabilitation work done on this old theater. How you like this place, Wayne? This is
awesome.
This is pretty sweet.
Yes, indeed.
I know you're a history guy, so you can appreciate stuff like that.
I'm taking it all in, man. This is a big deal to me, man.
All right. What would you feel like playing next?
I'll tell you what, we're going to go back even further. Back in time, you might recognize this one here.
Okay.
another one for you like this here. Little Boozoo Chavis here.
De l'enfant de toi Catin, de l'enfant de toi Jolie. De l'enfant de toi Jolie.
Boozoo Chavis, and before that, Zydeco Force from Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. Brandon Delafosse, step up to the microphone. It's the rubboard player, Brandon Delafosse. First of all, I got to fuss at you. You're letting yourself go, man. You need to start working out. I mean, you're withering away to nothing, man.
I'm going to take that advice, man.
You're looking good, like you can play for the Saints or put you in the ring of the WWE, man.
Well,
aren't you?
I'm still waiting on that phone call, so if it comes in, I'll be ready.
But aren't you a personal trainer, or what do you do? CrossFit, or what is it?
That's correct. I'm a nurse occupation, by occupation, but also I do some personal training, CrossFit personal training.
Wow.
And the gym I train at is a CrossFit Accordion.
Okay.
Right in the heart of Lafayette.
So when you're not nursing and you're not playing music and working out, you make rub boards too. What you're wearing is one of your own products.
Yeah, and as Wayne touched on a little earlier, obviously the scrub board has been in existence for quite some time.
Right.
Ever since Zydeco Music has been in existence.
Yeah.
When I came in the band, fortunately Wayne allowed me to come in and just be a part of this, like he said, this history making, music. Mm-hmm. And, Herman, I'm just like him. I want to be different, and different in a good way.
Yeah.
I wanted to make my own mark, have a different look and a different sound. And so the B-board, which I call it,
B-board,
instead of just to distinguish the name, the B-board was something that I created, different look, different sound. As you know, the scrub board was designed over 60 years ago.
Right.
And basically, it's always looked the same, always sounded the same.
Yeah.
And then the B-board came along. And again, it was a blessing, and I'm fortunate to be a part of the band. Wayne allowed me to come in, and, he was a part of me building that. And so I'm thankful.
So you make these yourself?
Actually, I make the boards, and so that's why a lot of people ask me to use them or to get one.
Yeah.
And it's a production thing, so I have some things in the work. It's taken a while, but unfortunately, again, that's not my occupation, so I
Right.
have to rely on some other areas to try to help me out with it.
So what makes yours different? Obviously, you have color on them that you don't really see a whole lot.
If you look at any scrub board in the history of Zydeco music, the scrub boards have always had a certain measurement in the bends, the actual bends of the board. Well, my board is actually a smaller bend, which creates a faster action.
Gotcha. Yeah.
If you look at it, and actually I have a picture, a side-by-side picture, and you can really see the difference.
Okay.
But then that created a different, smoother sound, a cleaner sound, and in the way I play.
Okay.
Wayne always says it makes me a good scrub board player, but I take that with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah. Well, like you said, better action. Oh, that's cool.
So
you
I
have
get
a website or anything where people can check them out?
the website and everything is all dependent on how quickly I can get production.
Okay.
So whenever I'm ready to do that, I'm not like a type of person who always say it's coming, but when it's ready, that's when I'll advertise the website and tell people, this is the time to purchase or this is your time to order. I guarantee you when it's ready, I will announce it, Facebook, website, I'm gonna get it out there, posters, flyers, whatever. So there's a lot of people that ask about it, and I appreciate the questions, and I definitely want to get them out to people, but it's just one thing I have to take care of. I have to take care of what is going to help me get it out the best way.
Yeah.
So I'm not back behind orders and telling people it's ready and it's not ready, and then that's just going to be a big problem. So again, I'm thankful, that they ask about it. It's something I created. It was an idea, and it's something that, again, Wayne talked about history. I didn't come in it to make history, but this is something that's going to stamp me, and this is my look.
It's a good thing,
it's my
sure.
look.
Well, congratulations on
Thank
that. And we'll look forward to the B-board from Brandon Delafosse.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you,
Now, Wayne, you get a cut when he starts making?
Well, we're in negotiations right now. That's why it's not out yet. We still at the table.
The truth comes out now.
Yeah.
See, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah. So we're still in negotiation. That's why it's not out yet.
All right.
But a lot of times, I like to refer to that board as the Cadillac of scrub boards.
Yeah.
I literally saw people that never played a day in their life. He let them play it, and it sounded like they've been playing for years.
Okay.
And also, I just want to add, I don't want to take up the whole time just talking about my board, but when I created the idea, I went to the original makers of scrub boards in the area, because I was new to it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to create one at the time. So I went to them and they couldn't do it. It was no after no.
Yeah.
And, I put some money out. We did some research. This thing costs. It costs.
Oh yeah, no doubt about
and
that. Yeah.
Each board is $500.
Okay.
To create. So when I step on the stage, I'm stepping on the stage with $500 boards. And that's just because of the research and the things that it took to put it together.
Understood.
So it's something I'm proud of. I'm happy about it, and again, I'm thankful that Wayne allows me to play on his stage too. Because this is a privilege for me.
Fantastic. Well, we'll look forward to that coming out some more. So what's next, Wayne?
We're gonna do a little song. We're gonna take you back just a little. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do something new for you. It's gonna be on a new CD. A little something called "I Wanna Love You So Bad."
All right.
Girl, I wanna love you. I wanna love you so bad, baby. Girl, I wanna love you. I wanna love you so bad, baby. Oh,
Shoot! Girl, I wanna love you so bad. Girl, I wanna love you so bad. Girl, I wanna love you so bad.
Just wanna love you, baby. Take it back a little bit.
Little Boozoo medley from the Wayne and Same Old Two-Step, first time at the Liberty. Wayne, this month marks 15 years since we lost the great Boozoo Chavis.
Wow.
You spend any time with Boozoo?
I knew him personally. I had a chance to play with him a couple times, and he was quite a character.
That he was.
Yeah.
But something about his music, he could always get people jumping with.
Yes, he definitely could do that. And the one thing that I really admired about him, he always said what was on his mind for some reason.
No
He never
doubt
held
about it.
anything back. I don't think he had a filter.
But that's what made him Boozoo.
That's it. A lot of people would actually go to the dances just in the hopes that he would say something out of line, from what I understand.
We're just waiting to see what would come out.
It was some kind of comic relief at some point.
Well, earlier in the show, you mentioned you're about to go overseas. Where are you going?
I'm going to be going to England. Actually, last summer, we were in Amsterdam last summer.
Okay.
Next weekend, we're going to actually be flying to Nashville. We're going to be doing kind of like a music concert out there in Nashville with a couple of bands.
Okay.
So we're going to be traveling to Connecticut. We're flying here and there. So it's been good. Like I said, it's starting to be a piece of cake now that we're getting established to a lot of people getting used to us now. You know?
And Zydeco is not mainstream music by any sense of the imagination, but there's pockets of fans not only all over the country, but all over the world.
Yes, it's amazing when you go to these other countries. You're treated like royalty. They have the utmost respect for Zydeco and the artists. Is unbelievable.
Great, great. Well, safe travels to you, and
yes, indeed.
Congratulations on that. What you got next for us?
We'll do something called "Do My Thing" one time. Just like this here. And guitar.
Wayne and same old two-step with an original song. And they said that's coming out on the CD?
Well, no, that's when we actually play. It was by our good friend Brad Paul Frank.
Oh, all right.
Right there out of Swallow.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The song before that, if I remember correctly, I Want to Love You So Bad is going to be on the new CD.
Gotcha. Okay. We've been entertained by Wayne and same old two-step. Wayne, I know you're fighting the flu tonight, but I was remembering, I guess it's been a few years now I interviewed you for my column for the newspaper. You're a cancer survivor. How you doing?
Yes, man. Actually, I'm doing well, fortunately, right now. So hopefully it can stay that way.
And how long that's been?
I guess 3 or 4 years now.
Wow.
Yes, it's 3 or 4 years now that all that took place. Was a big shock to me. But once I sat down and thought about it and realized that everything happened for a reason, and it goes along well with what I'm trying to do with Zydeco.
Yeah.
The American Cancer Society just reached out to me last week.
Okay.
They're doing a big article on me.
Great.
Zydeco and cancer, and we got a few things in the making. We're going to try to make this a positive, you know.
Yeah.
Having cancer, a lot of people think of it as being negative all the time, but in some instances it can be a positive.
Yeah.
And I think in my instance it is, you know.
And it changed your life. You kind of changed your lifestyle after that.
It changed my outlook on everything. You know, it really made me sit down and think, why are you playing Zydeco? What is your real purpose for playing Zydeco? What you want to do with your career? And then once I sat down and thought about all this stuff and had a real reality check with this cancer, the sky has been the limit ever since, you know, as far as the band goes.
Yeah, almost a blessing in a way for you.
Yes, it was a curse, but also a blessing, you know.
That's great.
And I'm able now, I go to a lot of schools. This past school year, Chubby Carrier and I visited so many schools, talking to kids about tobacco, alcohol, stuff like that. So it opened a great avenue, you know, to, like I said, make a positive with this thing.
Yeah, well, we wish you the best with that. That's great. We're getting a little short on time, but we got time for a few more songs. What you got in mind next?
I'm kind of stuck on Boozoo right now.
All right, nothing wrong with Boozoo. Wayne and same old two-step doing another Boozoo number. I want to remind you one more time, the Rendezvous de Cajuns program is about to go on a summer break for repairs here at the Liberty Theater, so there'll be no performances Saturday, May 28th through Saturday, June 25th. So the Rendezvous de Cajuns program will probably return, hopefully return, July 2nd. So stay tuned to local media for updates on that, and you can probably always go to the website, unis-la.com. So no Rendezvous de Cajuns program for about a month or so. So Wayne, you switched the accordion on us again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a song that was on my last CD. There's something called Tina Na.
I love that. Thank you.
We're gonna attempt to do it at least.
Tina na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na na na. I'm in love here with a married woman. I'm afraid, Lord, to call her name. If I call her name, I know I'm gonna be in trouble, Lord. Ooh, baby, honey, look what you do to me, Lord. Hey, honey, please, yeah. Ooh, baby, honey, just look what you do to me, Lord. Hey, honey, please, yeah. Tina na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na 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 na, Tina na na na. Hold me tight, don't you let me go. I promise, baby, I won't do it no more, no. Hold me tight, don't you let me go. I'm gonna love you all night long. Yeah, Tina na.
Go ahead and squeeze another one out while you got the triple roll.
That's right. We're gonna do another one like this here for you one time.
Shoot.
It's been a special Zydeco night here at the Rendezvous de Cajun program, live at the Liberty Theater in Eunice, Louisiana. First time on stage with his own band, Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. So Wayne, how was it for your first time?
Yeah, man, it was great, man. I wouldn't have missed this for the world, man. It's definitely going down in the history books for Wayne personally.
Well, it's so good to have you, and you're you're a good guy, good musician, good role model. You
trying, man.
Just keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job,
man. No one is absolutely all the way perfect, but if we can at least make the effort to be in the eyes of the young artists, that's all I care about.
Amen to that. So you're fighting the flu, go home, drink plenty of fluids, get rest, and get better.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get home to practicing. My kids, they practice. I never thought I would hate Zydeco instruments.
Keep them going, though. But thank you so much. So our last song, what you got for us?
We'll do something like this, something called Woo Bye.
All right.
Whoa, bye, you're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, you're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, we're not going to be no. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, you're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Oh, Lord. You're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, you're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, we're not going to be no. Whoa, bye, bye. Whoa, bye, you're not gonna drag me no more. Whoa, bye, bye. Oh, yeah.
So much, yeah.
Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. Wayne, thank you so much. You playing anywhere tonight, or hopefully not?
No, thank God, nowhere. We don't play until next weekend. We fly to Nashville.
All right.
And that's it. And we'll be back, fly back this Sunday for the Zydeco extravaganza.
That's a week from tomorrow at Blackham Coliseum. Y'all give him a round of applause. Wayne and his whole band. Wayne and Same Old Two-Step. First time at the Liberty Theater. Want to thank y'all for coming out. My name's Herman Fuselier.